Saludos y bienvenidos a una edición más de Entrevista con el Pana, con Inventando con los Panas. Dímelo, OJ Marina.
Oye, buenas noches a todos, aquí bien emocionado. Ya ustedes saben, disculpen, ¿verdad? Que no estoy con el background acostumbrado, ¿verdad? Estoy algunos días con mi familia, pero como siempre conectado al programa, ¿verdad? Con nuestro compromiso con el proyecto de Inventando con los Panas, y qué más contento, ¿verdad? De tener a un gran ser humano, ¿verdad? Además de un gran atleta, un gran ser humano, ¿verdad? Que tenemos hoy con nosotros, George.
Definitivamente nosotros nos honra con su presencia aquí en Entrevista con el Pana, Inventando con los Panas. Y mira, no lo quise ni traer de backstage para acá. Solamente, yo sé que él entiende poco español, pero él me entiende. Una persona que no solamente ha hecho grandes cosas en la cancha, en su trayectoria como baloncesto profesional, sino que ha hecho grandes cosas por nuestro país. Un boricua más. Ladies and gentlemen, he has done a lot of good things, not only in his basketball career and his college career as a student, but in his personal life, doing great things for all the people, especially for the people of our island, Puerto Rico. Another Puerto Rican, our man, Chinemelu, Junior Elonu. Welcome, my man.
Buenas noches, amigos.
Tell me, man, how you feeling, Junior? How's everything?
Oh, good. Está bien. ¿Tú?
Everything good. Oh, we go in Spanish then.
Oh.
Okay. We will go in Spanish until you tell me to, so don't worry about it. Oye, dímelo.
Mira, bien contento, ¿verdad? Tenemos como dijimos, a este gran ser humano. Hi, Elonu, it's been an honor for us to have you here. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just here in Puerto Rico, training, keeping my body ready, just working on a lot of things that I've had in my head for a while, in terms of things with the charity, working on this new thing that I'm doing, Agent of Hope, in terms of further inspiring people to be able to just inspire people that are around them, or just inspire people in the masses. I'm just doing all these things I've had in my mind that I wasn't able to do with me playing. At the moment, things are slow with COVID, but I'm staying ready for when my name is called again to go play somewhere else. And what more can I say? God is good. I can't complain. Some people have it worse than I do.
Amen. That's what we always say here, that sometimes we complain about this, but we have to really stay still and look behind our shoulders and see that a lot of people that are doing worse than us. And when that happens, stay still and pray for them, so the things for them can get better. Exactly. Most definitely. Well, for those who don't know Junior, we're gonna have a good time here, a little bit talking about him, a few things. We're gonna talk everything a little by little. This interview is gonna go like three separate parts. We're gonna talk about a little where he started, a little bit about his career, and the most important thing, we're gonna talk about him in the Agent of Hope, his foundation. So we're gonna be there doing all the stuff, okay? So be ready for it. Dímelo, oye.
Let's begin the interview.
I'll call you back. Well, let's go with it. You ready, my man?
Excuse me, George. First, I want to go to the chat. Tenemos por ahí a María Elena Fuster, diciendo los capitanes, Kevin Figueroa, el tío, Elonu, fire, y también nuestro pana Randy Mercado. Saludos, mis hermanos, y Elonu, he is one of my favorite players. Nice.
Well,
gracias.
Let's go. Let's start with it. Chinemelu Elonu, as all people say to you, Junior, right? We're very humbly said to you, Junior. He's a almost 7 feet guy who said Junior. So when you talk about Junior, you expect somebody like us, like 5'10" guys, but not him. He's almost 7 feet tall. No way, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, Junior, you were born in March 11, 1987, right? In
Yes,
Elonu, Nigeria. That's
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
Junior, let's go straight to it because this is a sport. We do more sports than anything else, but let's go to sports right away. When do you start playing basketball, bro?
Man, I started playing at around the age of, I want to say 13. I tried out for the basketball team in middle school. I didn't make it. So I think when I really started was 15. That's when I really started to try to get serious about it. So it's like freshman year in high school.
Okay. We were like the tall kid in the classroom and everything.
I started to get tall. I started to get taller around middle school, so around like 7th grade. That was one of the main reasons why I actually tried out for the team. My friends kind of pushed me to try out. I was really reluctant on it because I really didn't have that love for basketball. And it's probably one of the main reasons why I didn't make the team. I was tall, lanky, uncoordinated, didn't really love the game, and it's kind of like going half-hearted at it, you know. But I do remember finding out I wasn't going to make the team, and I was devastated. I was crying. I was crying going home. I walked home. I was supposed to be waiting for my mom to come pick me up, and I just walked home because I was just like really sad.
My God.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the next year I tried out, still didn't make it, but you know.
How tall you were? More, if you can recall, how tall you were in those grades?
Maybe 6 foot, maybe.
Okay, so yeah. Basically, you were tall, but not overwhelming tall. That the coach would say, "Okay, I got that 6'5" kid with 14 years old. Bring him. We work on it."
Exactly, but I mean, you know, at this time, like I said, I didn't have a love for the game. None of the coaches really wanted to pull me aside to, you know, work with me like that because, you know, if you have a child that doesn't really want to play that sport or something, you know, you can't really force them to do
exactly.
it. And I feel like I was one of those children, you know. I was one of the little nerds and geeky children. I played my dad raised us to, you know, always be on top of our books and things like that. And the sports that he did teach us were, you know, soccer, you know.
Okay. You used to play soccer too?
Yeah, I played soccer, man, and I was decent. at tennis. He taught us tennis too. It's probably where some of my footwork came from, but I wasn't good at those sports either. Don't think I was like Pele out there or something. No, I wasn't that nice.
But here's the thing: nice you're almost 7 feet tall, and you move pretty good. Like I saw you in practice when you got to sprint, and you sprint with the guards, man.
Man, I tried, but you're good. There's no way to keep up with someone like David or Walter.
Nope. Oh no, that's another breed. That's a completely another thing.
Exactly.
Dímelo, OJ.
15, I would really say is when I started. I still didn't make the team when I was at 15 initially. They put me on the team because somebody fell off. So I would say, like, man, if I have anything to say to anybody, man, just keep trying. If you really want to try to get on the team or whatever sport it is you playing, if you trying to get in the band or whatever, man, just keep trying because it's possible to get on. I mean, if you fail the first time, the second time, just keep pushing. I mean, like my boy Ramon Clemente would say, push 100.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Let's go to the chat for a few seconds. We want to say hi to Humberto Lizardi, Pavel Joe Meléndez, que nos dice que sigamos duros. Gracias siempre, Pavel, por el apoyo. También nuestro pana Chewy Cristian, que siempre está con nosotros, nos envía bendiciones. Gracias, Chewy. Un abrazo para ti también. Okay, so Junior, when did you start taking basketball seriously? What was your experience in high school basketball?
What was the second part of the question again?
The second one, what was your experience in high school basketball?
Okay. Like I said, I really started taking it seriously, I'd say around 16, my sophomore year. That's when I actually got on the team. Was around the coaches that were actually trying to train me. And one of my mentors, Byron Smith, he's actually a head coach at Prairie View University right now.
Awesome.
Man, he saw something in me, man, and he just stayed there and worked with me countlessly, and it's a big part of it's he's one of the big reasons why I'm where I am, honestly, man. He pushed me physically, he pushed me mentally, got me right. And when I got back, when I got back to play on the high school level, I was more than ready, man. And then I saw the college offers starting to roll in around like my junior year, and
We're going through there. Go. Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
We're going there.
We're going through there.
We're gonna get there.
But nah, man, the high school experience was nice, man. I mean, I was the kid that you look at me now, you expect that I was the kid, I was running things in high school or something like that, but it was the complete opposite for me, man. I was kind of like
we're a little bit shy.
Yeah, I was like the little outcast a little bit. I could still be a little shy, I didn't know how to dress as well. I still don't know how to dress as well right now, I got bullied a lot. Until I started to actually make some progress in basketball. Then that kind of went away. But I was that kid that, like, man, I was in every little crowd. Whatever I could, I hung out with whoever was around, and I could be friends with anybody. But for me, I honestly wouldn't say that high school wasn't a bad experience. It was a good experience for me.
Awesome. Well, Junior, with that in mind, like you went to high school basketball. Now high school basketball is getting over. Now is the recruiting process. Now you're getting better. Now you went to your junior year, your senior year. Now you're starting to kill it. Now you're starting to dunk that ball and make the rims cry and all the thing and the people cheering for you. Now it's recruiting time, man. How was that recruiting process, and which college or colleges try to recruit you the most, like the strongest, And your decision to stay where you stayed, it was more like because you were closer to home, or you got some other choices that you really want, like would think about trying. So talk us about a little bit about that. How was the process?
All right, well, man, I can remember like yesterday when I received my first letter.
Awesome.
My first recruitment letter, I was just like, wow, like I never thought this would be me, getting the opportunity to go to school for free to play basketball. I said, wow, this is, it's a blessing. But man, I got offers from almost everywhere. I think one of my first ones was New Mexico State. That was actually one of the schools I committed to first. And then I had UConn, I had Texas A&M where I ended up going to. I've had UMass, Miami. I mean, you name it. I had a lot of big schools, man, and that made it very hard to try to pick because, primarily me being from my Nigerian background, primarily what my parents cared about is the education, and I was getting a lot of schools that were really good academically and also really good basketball wise. So what my mentor would say is, man, just like find 5 that you really, really like, and then we'll go on the recruiting visit, which you guys already know about. So I went on a few official recruiting visits, and then I went on some unofficial. Like I went to U of H, TSU, Rice, the ones that are around my area, and being a high school kid and going on to the college environment, those college campuses, man, I don't need to tell you guys. It's just,
I know. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. Leave it like that.
wow.
There are a couple of movies that will show you a little bit of that. You know.
I'm like, wow. And I'm just this young lanky kid, just like, oh my gosh, like this is where I'm gonna be going. Like this is crazy. And
Awesome.
the coaches will show you the athletic facilities. You'll get to sit in some of the classrooms and see how they are, and you see that so many students in one classroom. It's crazy. How big the campuses and how beautiful they are. Like for Miami, for example, like you're not so far from the beach. There's just things like that I never really got to experience. So it just made the decision a lot harder. But thank God I had my parents and my mentor to help me, sort things out. And I was able to settle on Texas A&M because it's just something about the campus, like.
Awesome. Oh, but many people know, but you don't have it like that thing over there easy. Like for some people that don't know if OJ knew this, know that, but you got to play. You got some big guys over with you in Texas A&M. You got DeAndre Jordan there, and you got Joseph Jones that play for Aguada there.
Wow.
So pretty much practice was a little bit hard. Like you guys have to bang with each other over there, right?
Wow.
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot. We had Brian Davis, Joseph.
Oh, and Brian Davis too. Yeah.
Hey.
Andre Jordan. I mean, David LeBeau that came on later on. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I was at A&M at the right time. We had a lot of talent, man. I got to play alongside a lot of really good guys. Josh Carter, Donald Sloan, AC Law.
AC Law, yeah.
Edwin Green. I mean, we had a lot of really good players. And then we had some of the alum like Antoine Wright that would come and, just teach us some of the vet things that is supposed to teach you, and I mean, A&M was a family, man, and I still talk to a lot of those guys still. We still got a lot of talent that's going and coming out of A&M. You got Alex Caruso, you got Chris Middleton, you got a lot of those young talented guys, man, that are still keeping the program up where it was.
Awesome.
So I mean, like I said, A&M was a great choice for me. I know it sounds like I'm trying to sell somebody on going into A&M. And if anybody's out there listening, I mean, give it a chance. A&M is definitely a nice place to go. I mean, I actually went to school too, also with my sister who won a national championship there.
She played for the Nigerian national team too, right?
Now she's getting ready to go to the Olympics.
So that's awesome.
Yep. So
Awesome.
I mean, I definitely made the right choice.
So let me tell you something. Right after we finished the interview with you, we got with us like we saw him like when he was born, he newborn. Like I carried him with my hands, and now he's like 6'7", 6'8". He's one of our best friends' child. His name is Ramses R.J. Melendez. He's in the top 100 of ESPN, and tonight he's gonna deliver the news for where he's gonna play, man.
Really?
We're gonna have it. If you stick around, maybe you will enjoy it. We can talk to him a little bit too.
Okay. Where has he limited the choices to?
Well, he got a lot of them. Like top colleges like Florida, Miami, Georgia Tech, St. John's, a lot of people.
I mean, that's a blessing, man. Because I don't even tell you the truth. I don't even remember if I was top 100. I mean, but
and to see his development, Junior. I mean, we that saw him as a child, and how much he developed from one year to another. It's crazy. And you know what's the best thing that he has? The education that his parents are giving to him, and the way that they built everything from the bottom to the top. He has a lot of respect for other people, for his father and mother. He has a great work ethic, not only in basketball, because the most important thing for them, always they taught him that it was school, you know. He's a great student and a great human being. I mean, and he's well deserved. Wherever he goes, he's well deserved. I mean, you will have a great guy over there.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, dímelo.
Yeah, let's go to the chat. First, we have saludos ahí a Ángel Sida, nuestro pana Sida Rivera, que está por ahí también. We have someone called Samuel Rivera that told us that
Samuel Garcia.
Samuel Garcia, his cousin played with you at played in Texas A&M. His name is Jose Lopez. I don't know if you know him. Jose Lopez.
It might take me a little while to remember, but I probably
Okay, so Cedar is telling us that great player, even better human being, Elonu. So that's great.
I'll take that.
Okay, Junior. So we want you to tell us about your favorite college moment in basketball.
That's easy.
You have any?
That's easy. I mean, for me, man, I don't care. I mean, as George probably knows, man, I don't care nothing about my stats or anything like that. For me, at the end of the day, is I want to win. And at A&M, we went to, I want to say 4 or 5 straight NCAA tournaments.
Yeah, you guys went on a roll over there.
Yeah, and then I think one or two of them we were in the Sweet 16.
Oh,
so I mean,
I think that one of them you guys made it all the way to the Elite 8. I think.
Nah, that wasn't me. I think that was Chris Middleton and them. But that might have been the year I left. But yeah, man, Sweet 16, we came up against Memphis. I remember that.
Derek Roseman,
Memphis? Joey Dorsey.
Oh, yeah. He was a beast, right?
You know how Dorsey was in college, and man, that was something. That was something else playing against them, even though we lost. We had some good memorable moments against Kansas. We were one of the first teams to beat them at home. That was a big game. AC hit a tough shot. Man, we had some big moments, man. When we were playing in the Big 12, I played against Kevin Durant a couple times.
Wow.
I played against Blake Griffin, Michael Beasley. I mean, shoot, we was going at it. I got a lot of memorable moments, man. A lot of memorable moments.
That's awesome. That's really
Pippen.
The chat is going on fire right now, Junior. The chat is on fire right now.
Yeah.
Tell us about a little bit. Oye, dile un poquito.
Yeah, we have a question from Amilcar Colon. He's asking if you have any experience with a sports psychologist and if you believe in the mental training.
I have had experience with a sports psychologist, and when I was in Turkey, and I do believe in it. I mean, everybody probably knows I'm a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, God, all that. I'm a big believer, and but I believe that, like, also you can still have a therapist or something that if you need additional help, there's no problem with doing something like that, because we all have our different problems every day, you know. And I think if you have someone to talk to get to help you sort through those problems or stresses, whatever it is that's going on in your life, then I think that's a good way to go. The lady that was our psychologist, the one that basically let me know, you know, she basically helped me out with that a lot. I can't really remember her name right now, but she was good. That was when I was with Tofaş in Turkey. But No, I definitely believe it's needed.
Yeah.
The mental aspect is what sets a lot of players apart, because there are a lot of players that are very talented physically, and mentally they might not have it. I think the mental aspect is very important.
Okay. So we also have our friend Kevin Figueroa, Tio Kevin, saying that we want you in the captains next year.
I mean, I can't say much about that right now, man. I mean, I don't know where I'm gonna be. I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I mean, I rep all day though. I ain't gonna lie, I rep all day. I mean,
well, Junior,
I'm a copy guy at heart. I truly am. I'm always going to support the team regardless. Hefe has been good to me, and my teammates have been good to me. Patchy's been great to me. I'm always going to support the team. But in terms of where I'm playing in the future at the moment, I have no idea.
It's okay. Hey, there is Jose Lopez is right now in the chat. He said I played in Texas A&M in '87 and '88. It was still SWC.
The swag.
Shelby Metcalf. Yeah. Was the Shelby Metcalf was the coach back then? AG for life.
Aggies for life.
Yeah, he's I think he's the winningest coach at A&M basketball.
Wow.
I met him a couple times actually.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, 30-second break. When we come back, we're going for the pros. We're going straight to the pros, my man. So
Yes,
stay
sir.
with it.
Are you ready?
30 segunditos regresamos. Dímelo, oye.
No se vayan, que regresamos a Entrevista al Pana con Junior Elonu.
Vamos allá. Estoy en el aire, te puedo llamar como media hora.
Y regresamos aquí Inventando con los Panas, Entrevista al Pana con Chinemelu Elonu, ¿verdad? Estamos esta noche aquí con ustedes, ¿verdad? Como ya les había dicho, Coach George y OJ Marina están hoy con un background distinto porque estamos fuera de lo que estamos acostumbrados a ver en nuestras casas, pero estamos, mira, siempre comprometidos con nuestra gente. Tenemos un gran ser humano con nosotros hoy, así que estamos pasándola bien. George, cuéntamelo.
Bueno, tremenda entrevista hasta el momento. Vamos a seguir poniéndole un poquito más de sazón a la cosa. Junior, are you ready, my man?
Yeah, I'm ready, my guy.
Okay, let's do this. Oye, ¿dónde nos pueden conseguir a la gente que está accesando? ¿Dónde más pueden estar? ¿Conseguirnos?
Mira, nos consiguen en Facebook, Twitter, Instagram y nuestro canal de YouTube, todo como Inventando con los Panas. También el audio podcast en Anchor, Spotify, Apple y Google Podcast como Inventando con los Panas. Y nuestra tienda virtual también la consiguen en www.inventandoconlospanas.com.
Así mismito es. Bueno, Junior, college is over. You got those great experiences. You went to the tournament. Before that, you went to recruiting. You spent over there. Had a great education over there. It's not now. It's the go time. This is go time. So you finished college, and now comes the NBA draft, bro. And you got drafted in the second round by no other team than the LA Lakers. How was that experience, and how does it feel? How that felt, bro?
Oh man, I mean, many people don't know, man. I had a tough decision because I still had another year in college, man. I left early. I graduated and left a little early, and man, it was a tough decision to either to go back, continue to play with my teammates and go for my masters, or just go. And I finally made the decision and I went, man. And It's a blessing, man. I got drafted. I could say I'm one of the 60 people in 2009 to have gotten drafted. You know, that's tough. It's I went from, you know, not playing basketball at the age of 15 to being drafted. How many people can say something like that, you know? And man, it was a blessing, man. It really was, man. I was nervous. I was definitely nervous during it. And then when I finally went to go do training with those guys, dream come true, I could say.
So how was that experience? You went to the practice facility, my man, and probably for sure you get to see the Mamba over there, and you got to see all those guys. How that feel? Like just walking into that facility, getting your jersey on, your practice jersey, and all the gear. Talk about a little bit about that, because as you had just said, there's only 60 people that can get drafted, my man. Only 60.
Man.
How was that?
I was speechless, honestly, because these are only guys I've only seen on TV, you know. So then when you actually get to see them in person, and then these guys are bigger and taller than what you would actually think. Like, you know, looking at somebody's stats or looking at their height on paper and stuff like that is so much different, you know. But when you actually come to see somebody in reality, it's just different, man. So I was definitely starstruck, which I can't say I ever was before. And man, but the way that those guys just embraced me, man, and walked me through a lot of sets or gave me pointers on a lot of different things was just, like I said, it's a blessing, man. To be drafted by them, that was the same year that they won the championship. It was awesome. It truly was.
Great, man. That's great. Dímelo, OJ.
Well, Elonu, how tell us about your first European basketball contract in Greece.
In Greece, or the first one?
Yeah,
the first one I ever signed in Spain.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. So let's talk about Spain.
Okay. My first team that I ever signed for, my first professional team that I signed for was Kai Zaragoza. Now they don't go by Kai, but they're still Zaragoza. I played with Darren Phillips. I'm not sure if you guys know him, but
he played for Caps and he played for San Germán in BSN.
Darren Phillips, man, that was my guy, man.
Remember, I know my facts, Poppy.
That's true. I will say you're a walking Google, my guy. You're a walking Google, my guy. Nah, man, but Darren Phillips, man, if it wasn't for him, man, he gave me all the tips on just making it through my first season of professional basketball, man. It was tough, man. We had a good team. We had a lot of good Spaniards. We had it was just me and DP at the time, and one Australian guy.
Darren Phillips can score with the best of them, right?
That guy can, all the little tricks of scoring. He got the mid range, got the post game. He can bully you. He can run in the fast break. He had this little trick that where he ran in the fast break. He stopped like at half court to get the defender on his back, and then started running again and catching the ball. I mean, that guy, man, like on and off the court, is a great guy, man. Like seriously, he's a great guy, and he's one of the reasons why I try my hardest, if it's like a rookie or something that comes to whatever team I'm on, I try to just like help them out when I can, because coming overseas is definitely an adjustment. You don't have your family and stuff there. You got to learn the rules in a different country. You got to find good places to eat. You got to find ways to understand your coaches or your teammates, because they don't all speak English, or they don't speak certain kind of Spanish that Boricua speak. It's a little different. Yeah. But man, God blessed me with God blessed me with that opportunity and with that guy, DP, to play alongside him. And then we ended up going on and win that championship too. That was my first professional championship in my first year.
Awesome.
So
you went in ACB.
No. I ain't gonna lie and say we were in ACB. We were in
the second league.
I think they went down, and we brought the team back up.
Regardless, it's a great league over there, bro. So you got a chance to play in the first league the year after that, right?
Yeah. No,
Nice.
I think it wasn't the next, because the next year I left. That's where I went to Greece.
Okay.
And then I think a couple years later I returned. I came back to Zaragoza, and I did play in the ACB with them.
But you seem to like better Greece. Like you like Greece a lot over there, right?
I like Greece. I like Turkey. Honestly, I liked everywhere I played. Honestly, but I would say my top favorites would probably be Greece, Turkey, and Spain. Those would be my favorites. Probably got to throw Italy in there a little bit, but I didn't play so long in Italy. But Italy, the food is just phenomenal.
Okay, nice.
Awesome.
We have excuse me, George. Sorry, we have a comment. Jose Lopez is saying okay. Okay, Jose Lopez is saying that this young man had a great AG career, left his mark on the program. Samuel Garcia is saying yes, he did, and Coach George is good and knows basketball. He's from Puerto Rico. Well, Coach George. That is nice.
Thank you.
And Amilcar Colon is telling us that he loves Puerto Rico.
And that's why we go right there, man. So you take it to, let's imagine for one moment we're having the backs now in LA. First you were in New York, the draft, then you went to LA. You took a flight to Spain, went to Greece, to Turkey, and everything. And you landed here in Puerto Rico, my man. La isla más bella del mundo, okay? And what was that first year in Puerto Rico? Which was that first year and your first stint in Puerto Rico? How did it go for you?
Man, first year in Puerto Rico, I believe it was 2015, if I'm correct. And man, that team was stacked. It was me,
right?
Iclp, Walter, David Cortez, Alvin Cruz, I think Matias was there, or no? Was it the Matias?
It was a young rookie. Yeah, it was a young rookie there.
Yeah,
but it was both the Matias though. We had the one from Argentina too.
Oh, Leandro Garcia.
Leandro, I'm so sorry. Yeah. We had Bulkman. We had, man, if I'm forgetting people, man, I'm sorry, but team. So for me, I didn't have to do much. I just had to play some good, solid defense, rebound, and that was it. And we made it all the way to the championship. We made one mistake, man, of losing the game
at home. We lose you a little bit,
and it put us in a tough position to try to win at Ponce. And yeah, that was the.
It happened twice, right? It happened twice, back-to-back years, right?
Yeah, it did, man. And then it happened it happened again. It happened again in Quebradillas.
Hey, hold your horses. You're gonna get there. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
I don't gotta say nothing else, man.
Okay, so you got injured in Game 7 in the finals against Quebradilla, and you can barely walk. What was coming through your mind in that moment?
Man, in my mind, I was like, man, I gotta get back on this court and try to win this game, man. Very, very winnable for us. And at first, when I did whatever I did to my back, I was just like, man, just this one game, man. Just shoot me up with whatever is needed, man, to where I could just be able to walk out there and play decent defense and just do whatever I can to help the team out. And man, I went out there and every step it was hurting. I'm not gonna lie. And we had our opportunities again, man. We had opportunities again, and it just didn't go in our favor, you know. We started doing our little comeback thing that we always do, and we just ran out of time. And
you started that game. You started that
man.
game with a dunk. That's the thing. This is the weird thing about it.
Started out too aggressive. Like to this day, like it really still bothers me, man. Like it bothers me. I'll talk to somebody from Cavalier. I said, man, you guys stole that championship from me. Like you really did. Like.
I mean, I can't remember. That was my first year with the team, and I saw you. I saw the trainers were taking care of you at the locker room. I think who didn't touch you to make you feel good. I remember that. Everybody, and
man.
I mean, you went at it. You got that, and you slammed that thing so hard. But after that, you collapsed. I remember you collapsed in front of me. I was telling OJ, and you collapsed in front of me, man. And when I saw you in pain, I said, man, this guy is really in pain. Barely can even move, you know.
Yeah, man. Because you remember earlier in the season that year, I can't remember against what team. I think it might have been Fajardo, where the guy hit me in my knee or whatever.
Yeah.
He kind of gave me a bruise or something like that, and I was out for a few games. And I worked hard to get back, man. And then I had the opportunity to come back, and then I was pushing. I'm not sure if that had something to do with it or whatever, but yeah, man, I really wanted that championship, and it just didn't work out in my favor.
But you know what is the best thing that God gave us after life? One day after another. And wait for it. We're going there. Oye, tenemos gente en el chat.
Sí, dame. Estoy por aquí. Sí, mira, tenemos a Garifuna Basketball Classic. It says, okay, I've seen Elonu play several times at A&M.
So you got a fan over there.
You got a fan. It's a fan.
So, well, Junior, redemption came. You got that horrible experience over there at Quebradillas. I mean, to this day, it hurts. But in order to find the real love and true love, you got to get hurt first. And so we got hurt. But redemption came, and finally, you won with Arecibo. After all those three times, walk us through to that experience. Like, walk us through to what in your mind, whatever you felt. What you feel? Walk us through that thing.
Man, first of all, that path to that championship that year was pretty. It was pretty unique to me. Like, it was difficult. I remember we had to play. We played Kells first. I'm always happy to beat Quebradillas. For some reason, I'm just always happy to beat Quebradillas. Then we had to play against Carlos Arroyo.
Oh, that's it was Fajardo.
That was a tough game. Then we came up against Ponce, which is always a tough game for us. So, winning against all those good teams and good players, I was like, yes, this has to be the year, And then we came up against Bayamon, and man, talk about Bayamon. They got Cubano, they got Mojica.
They got Diogo.
Huh?
They got Diogo too.
Soto.
Diogo.
Yeah,
remember him?
They had Diallo. Yeah, they had Soto. They had
Benito.
man, what's my guy's name? Javi.
They got Javi over there. They got Benito
Ramon
too.
Clemente. Huh?
They got Benito Santiago too.
No
They
way
were
I can
loaded.
forget about Santiago. My goodness.
They were loaded. They were loaded.
But they were loaded. So, man, I got to say, man, Walter and David put us on their back, man. Like, they really put us on our back. They
do the thing, but DJ, you and DJ do your thing too.
I mean, me and DJ, we always try to do the dirty work, you know. We always try to do the dirty work, but we know we know the real stars of the Capitan. You know? I'm just gonna keep it real. It's David and Walter. You know, me and DJ always gonna do what we gotta do. You know, DJ's a walking double. That's just what he does. Nobody can stop him down there. And me, I'm just doing the dirty work, man. Like whatever nobody else wants to do, I'm gonna do it. Like. That's just what needs to be done. And
it was a very collective thing, right? That year?
Exactly. We came together, man, and we were finally able to do it. We came together and we finally grasped that championship that I needed. And man, I was just happy, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was so happy. We won
the parade and everything.
Parade and everything. I barely slept any, and came straight to the parade, man. It was
awesome.
It was beautiful.
Awesome.
Wow,
that's great, my man. So now this is the third part of the interview, right? We're gonna go straight up because we know that you got things to do and it's gonna get a little bit late. Agent of Hope, and OJ is gonna take the next question here. Go ahead, OJ. You got it, my man.
Yes, we know that basketball is not everything, and you are having care for people. We want you to talk about your foundation.
Okay. Well, we were founded in 2011. The Hope for Us charity was founded in 2011. But what we primarily do is everything within healthcare and education in Nigeria. And you know, when I came to the island in 2015, you know, I was still new to the island, you know, still finding my way around. And I would say the next 2 times I would try to help. I had connected with another charity, and I donated when Maria happened. I donated some money to one of the charities, or a couple of charities, I think, when Maria happened, to help some people out. And then when I came the following year, I went to some schools with Wilbert, because you know he's a teacher at some schools, and I was just talking to some of the kids, and he gave me a tour of like some of the schools, and I'm just looking at like the library, and I'm just like, oh, this is your library, bro? I'm like, wow, it's not like if you grew up in the States, you know what a real library looks like in elementary, middle school, high school, whatever, you know. So from there, I got together with a good friend of mine, Deborah Nunez, to where we would be able to give school supplies to a lot of the kids at a number of schools in Atilio, Arecibo, Quebradillas, and Camuy. And from there, man, my efforts have just kind of grown. I've been able to try to do it to a couple schools every year. And right now, things have kind of stalled a little bit with the pandemic, but we're working on an initiative that we have going on called the Virtual Classrooms of Hope.
Hold it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my guy.
Hey, this is it. This is Inventando con los Panas, bro. Sorry about it.
Come on, my guy. Alongside the Hope for Us charity, I've started like a personal brand of mine that I go by with the Agent of Hope, in terms of just inspiring people to try to help people that are around them, because we might not all have the pull or be a big influencer or something like that on social media or something like that. But I really believe, like, if you were able to inspire the people that are around you, you know, then it can be able to magnify into something bigger. So that's why I started the Agent of Hope. That way, that's just another way of inspiring hope that way. You know, the main charity is being able to help within, you know, education and healthcare. In Puerto Rico, I'm helping just primarily with education. Nigeria's healthcare and education, but with the hope for us, with the Agent of Hope is just, you know, trying to inspire on a grander scale.
Awesome. Right. Well, now we got this thing is something that I can recall. I know that you think all those things, and I saw you firsthand with towers of book like this around you, making bags in our locker room. Oh yeah, I'm not lying to you. I'm talking about towers and towers of school material.
Yeah, I remember that.
This guy over here was getting ready before practice. I mean, I'm telling you, we got the morning session. Then in his the time that he had to rest, it was not that he was telling people to do it for him. Like, he was with them more. Like, he was making sure that everything was going the way that he wanted. So I know all about that, but we were doing the morning show, and just when we were about to get ready, I saw the news on the internet of what you want to do in the south part of the island. And I said to Oye, you know this, you can see this. I mean, nothing against our athletes, but we can always learn about other people. Like, I know you the only thing that you're missing is to be Puerto Rican about being born in Puerto Rico, because you love the island that much.
Yeah.
But it's great to see other people like doing stuff for our people for people in Puerto Rico, and we were very grateful about that. And at that time, I think I called you that same day to talk about this. So pretty much, what are your plans right now? What do you have in mind? Talk about a little bit about all the things that you're gonna do in the south side of the island. Do you have plans to go further around the island, or what are your plans with it?
All right. Well, the initial plans right now are to, you know, we're in the fund gathering stage, to where we just be able to see how much money we'll be able to raise. That way, because the more money that we raise, the more children we will be able to help. And then also in the background, we are trying to get the platform together, in terms of how we're going to be able to do it virtually. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not something that's very easy to do, but if we feel that we get to a point to where we're stuck, we're going to partner with another charity to where we'll be able to actually help these kids out for sure. Because, you know, I have no shame in saying that, you know, when you need help, you go to someone that has been there and knows exactly what they're doing. That way that the people that need the help are actually getting the help. So right now we're just in the fundraising aspect of it. You can find the link in my bio for even more information. But, you know, since a lot of the kids down in the south, you know, like the Juana Diaz area, the Ponce area, have been experiencing so much troubles with, you know, Maria at first, and then the Timblos happened, and then, you know, they haven't had power for a long time, and just, you know, it just seems to them like one thing after another, you know, they need to be going to school, you know, or if they're not able to go to school, they need to at least have access to the internet somehow, to where people can be able to teach them the information that they need to be taught, because education is very important. And for Puerto Rico to continue to succeed, we need our kids to be educated to where they can bring us up to another level.
So
that's just what I believe.
well,
And I'm not saying
I don't know. I don't know that much about that, but recently one of our top athletes, Yadier Molina, Chatty, he bought a school in order to be like helping out with all the things in school related. Maybe I don't know. Your people can make an arrangement with his charity, and maybe both of you guys can merge and do something together. I don't know. Just come up to the top of my mind, you know.
That's the
But
owner of Bayamon, right?
Bayamon, yes sir, yes sir, yeah,
The baseball
yeah.
player,
The baseball player,
the future
exactly.
Hall of Famer. Yeah, I know
Future
how you
Hall of
feel about him.
Famer, the top three catchers ever to play the game defensively, and the
Yeah, I
top two
know a
are
little
Puerto
bit about
Ricans. Woo!
him.
Very proud of my people, my man. Very
Hey,
proud.
nothing wrong with that, man. I'm proud
Oh
of my
yeah,
people too,
dímelo.
man.
Okay, so Elonu, what advice can you give to all people watching you right now?
I mean, from the basketball side, man, the advice I can give is you might not succeed at first, but just keep trying, man. I mean, because I think I'm a living example that if you keep trying and keep trying, you can be able to get to where you want to get. And then, even if you're only able to get to the college level, at least you're able to probably and hopefully obtain a scholarship and get a free education, because that's worth a lot. It's very hard to get to the pro level, but if that's something that you want to try to obtain, you keep going at it. You have to find the right trainers to do something like that. You can't just listen to anybody, because it's not easy. And you got to find. And when you find the right trainers, you got to listen to them and do what it is that they tell you is necessary to be done. And then on the everyday aspect, man, it's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to have good health.
Amen.
If things are tough for you, take some time out of your day to either meditate, pray to God,
Amen.
and just ask for whatever it is that you want to try to get in life. Because honestly, we're all going through tough times right now with the pandemic. Some other people are going through even tougher times. And we're blessed to be the way that we are at the moment. And the honest to God truth is, I can just say it's just, man, just live your life good one day at a time, and just be blessed for the situation that you are in, because a lot of other people are not blessed as we are.
Amen to that, brother. Most definitely. Well, Junior, let's see. You got somebody else here in the chat.
It says there, Samuel Garcia saying, Baoni to a Nigerian brother. I don't know what's that.
Hey, Papa, you gotta teach your brother a little bit. I can teach you Spanish. I remember that. Hey, this is a personal thing. I was taking this guy to our friend Bobby, right?
Okay.
We're gonna get some treatment, and I said to him, "Hey, let's make a deal. You teach me how to speak a little bit of your dialect, and I teach you a couple of words in Spanish. What do you think about that?" He didn't touch me nothing, man.
Oh, come on.
Look, I can teach you.
A couple of things. You told me a couple of things.
I can teach you one word in Igbo right now.
Oh yeah.
It's just the equivalent of saying "hola."
Okay. Can do?
Hola.
Can do, my man.
Can do. That's just saying hi, man. You say hi right there. Can do.
Okay, I got
Let's see how far it gets you, man.
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will get you this season. Don't worry about it. I will see you again. Well, Junior, it's been a blessing.
Excuse me. We have another friend here, Rocco Roca, telling us, I'm gonna tell you in Spanish. Pregúntale a Elonu, ¿cómo están los pinchos? Dile que soy pirata y se rió. Le dije que era pirata y se ríe.
He said, "How were the shish kebab, the pinchos?"
No, I know he understood. He understood. I know he understood.
I know. I love pinchos, man.
You
Everybody
mix
knows
yo a
that.
la tú, eh? Oh my God! There, Leo is over there saying, "Yo, what's good?"
Who?
Leo.
Oh my God, Leo. See, look, I'm not trying to hear from Leo, man. I be out of Siebel all the time, and I don't see Leo nowhere.
How come?
Oh.
Leo, ¿qué está pasando ahí, man? What's wrong with that? You gotta take care of my man.
Leave his area.
Oh my God. Oye, aprovecho la oportunidad.
Sí.
Los pinchos de Rocco allí, ¿verdad? Por el área
Del seco.
del sesco, ¿verdad?
Sí, el atracón pincho.
Desen la vueltita por allí para que pongan unos pinchitos buenos de verdad. Well, Junior, it's been a blessing to have you here, my man. Believe me, we had a great time and we are honored, blessed, and we are like very happy. You know why? Because the most important thing, the most valuable thing, is not money, it's life. And with life is the time, you know. And time is the only thing that you cannot buy, you know. And to be with to spend with us all this time, talk about all of your career and everything, we are blessed, man, to have you here, and we're grateful so that you can
I'm
be
grateful
a
that you
part of
guys
us, man.
invited me, for real.
Dímelo, oye.
No, it's been an honor for us. I'm glad that you have the time to be with us. We really have had a great time here, and I'm glad for that. La próxima vez espero que hable un poco de español.
Nah, man.
Next time.
Invite me back anytime, man. Invite me back anytime. It was fun.
Hey, this is your home for real. We're gonna do something, and we're gonna keep in touch with whatever you're doing in your foundation. Don't remember, people, Agent of Hope. What can they find them, Junior?
Man, they can find anything about the Agent of Hope, about the Hope for Us charity in my link of my bio of Instagram. I think it should be on my Facebook too. And
you got merch over there and everything. That each time you buy a shirt or something like that, if you go to.
Yep. If you go ahead. In the bio, you can find some merch. You can find the merch from the Agent of Hope in my bio, and then you can find some a nice necklace or something. Collara, I believe you say in Espanol.
Collar, yeah, los collares.
Collares, sí. From the Hope for Us charity.org. You can find
awesome.
That. They got a Puerto Rico one on there too.
Oh yeah. I remember you did one. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, I don't want to hear no excuses. So support our youth. Support whoever it is you want to support. And just check out the page, man. Just check out the page.
Awesome. Oye, unas palabritas antes de irnos.
Como siempre, quiero darle las gracias a Papá Dios que nos dio la oportunidad de tener a un excelente ser humano, ¿verdad? Como Elonu. Y eso siempre, ¿verdad? Se le agradece. Gracias a todas las personas que nos apoyan. Gracias a Elonu por estar con nosotros hoy. George, como siempre, gracias también, hermano, que hace un excelente trabajo. Y este proyecto, ¿verdad? Es algo, ¿verdad? Que hay que trabajarlo duro y de verdad, gracias por eso. Y nada, esperamos que hayan disfrutado y no se pierdan que ahorita, más tardecito, regresamos con todos ustedes.
I'm going to say in English and Spanish so you can understand it. First of all, quiero darle gracias a todas las personas que se conectan, nos apoyan por ahí. Sin ustedes esto no podría pasar. Gracias a Papá Dios, que nos da la salud, nos permite, de verdad, hacer esto día a día. Gracias a Junior por estar con nosotros. Y de verdad, miren, nosotros no competimos con nadie, solamente competimos con nosotros mismos, tratando de hacer lo mejor que podamos y elevar la vara, ¿verdad? Para poder trabajar y traerle un producto de calidad. Thank you for everybody that has come with us to watch all this interview. And to my man OJ, thank you to Junior, who is over here with us and spend some time with us. And we're grateful And we do not compete with anybody. We just compete with ourselves, trying to do the best that we can each and every day to bring you everybody a quality product, and can you enjoy everything that we do here at Inventando con los Panas. So, no me queda más que decirles que darle las gracias, que se queden por ahí. Junior, stay with us over there. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our page in Facebook, because we're gonna great interview after this, maybe a half an hour to an hour from here, okay? Le damos gracias a todos los que nos sintonizaron. Estén pendientes, más o menos como en 30 minutos. Vamos a tener la entrevista con Ramses TT, a.k.a. RJ Meléndez, ¿ok? Que va a estar con nosotros por ahí. Así que, sin más preámbulo, gracias de todo corazón. Este que siempre que me acompaña es Oye Marina, el que está abajo de nosotros es Junior Elonu, este que te habla es Coach Josh. Y esto fue, oye,
Inventando con los Panas, entrevista al Pana, Chinemelu, Elonu.
se me cuidan. Angel of Hope, people. Angel of Hope, take care.
Buenas noches.